What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Motorsports Monday. We have a great show for you today. Interview with Dustin Hansen, driver of the C20, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But for now, if y'all like these videos, y'all want to see more of these videos, I'm going to need you to go ahead and hit the thumbs up, give me a like. Let's try to get a like goal of 5. And go ahead and subscribe, turn post notifications on, because we have got a lot more coming. Interviews have already been recorded. Filming's going to be done in a couple weeks at different tracks. But there's a lot more to this show to come. But on to our show now. Over the weekend, Kelson Motorsports driver Gordon Kelson Sr. made his second run of the year over at Sweetwater Speedway. Friday night, he did pretty decent. The main event, he missed the setup a little bit. The car was a little loose, and he found the wall. He found out that wall don't move. So he found the wall a couple times. Car wasn't too badly damaged. He ended up getting it fixed, ready for Saturday night. Saturday night, he improved even more. He might have had a little bump and run incident in the main event. Video is on his Facebook page, Gordon Kelson 7K. Go ahead and check him out on Facebook. Check out all his videos he's got. Yeah, he's going to be racing again. Excuse me. His next race is July 6th and 7th, again in Sweetwater Speedway. So if y'all are there, you see him after the races, come on down to the pits. You know, get an autograph with him, get a photo taken with him. You know, he loves to meet his fans. Come check out the car. Say, hey, I seen you on the YouTubes, or hey, I seen you on the Facebook, or hey, I just seen you race. So come check it out, guys. Come check out the race. It's a great track, great show, and come meet Kelson Motorsports driver Gordon Kelson Sr. I'm sure he'll be glad to meet you. On to other news. In NASCAR this week, yeah, they still suck. Okay, on to another news. Crate Motors, oh my god, they're still horrible. On to our interview with Dustin Hansen. He took a few year hiatus, and it's great to see him back behind the wheel of a car. So we'll go ahead and let him speak about how he feels. Enjoy, guys.
Okay. First, I'd like to say welcome back to racing, because I know you took a little hiatus there for a little bit, and it's awesome to see you back on the track. Now, is this like a part-time scheduled deal, or you got a full-time schedule at a track? How's this working out?
Currently I have a full-time schedule. Mainly running just in Vernal.
Okay.
But then I think I'll probably run the Sweet Diamond Series also.
All right.
Since I think we're running maybe fourth in that, so we might finish it out.
Okay. Now, I seen, like I was telling Chase, I don't know who posted it. It was you or him, but y'all are tied up in points at Vernal, I believe.
Yep, we are tied for the lead. So.
Now, let's be honest here. If you get a chance to win that championship, you're going to give him a little bump if you got to?
I don't know if I'll bump him, but I'll for sure run him pretty hard. We have bumped before. Never turns out very well, so.
It's a definite contact sport, you know.
Oh yeah, especially when you have the same team come back home and you run into each other. It's never good thing.
Yeah, that makes for a long ride home and then a long week.
Yep, it does. We've had that happen before, so.
Okay, so Dan, can we, since you're starting to run again, can we expect to see you more often touring next season, or is this going to be something that's going to be like you back in your own full-time ride, or?
What do you mean by touring? Kind of like running bigger shows, or?
Bigger shows, maybe running more to local tracks like Sweetwater Speedway or Miller County, branching out more from just Vernal and the Sweetwater, or Sweet Diamond Challenge.
Yeah, I might be running Vegas this year. Then next year I'll probably try to run both Vernal and Rock Springs full time.
Oh.
Maybe Miller County. I don't know. We'll just see how things end up.
Okay. All right. Yep. Now, I ask everybody this, and I know you've been gone for a little bit, but this is my go-to question for everybody. 604 crate motor. What is your opinion on it? Everyone knows I'm openly against it, to where I got a tattoo of Calvin peeing on my arm.
Yeah, I don't really like them. It just seems like it kind of makes the racing kind of one lane.
Mhm.
Kind of harder to race against someone that has the same motor as you. With like open motors, you can kind of play with them more. But it makes it hard for me because I still have the open motor, which I kind of like it. It kind of makes it funner to race against those guys, kind of make it more challenging. But I don't know. It is what it is, and we'll just have to adapt to it, I guess.
Adapt and survive. Hopefully, you know, no shots fired on IMCA, but hopefully IMCA can make the rules a little more fair. 'Cause, you know, like I said, I won't run a crate.
Yeah, exactly. I think that maybe the open guys can get maybe a better tire, or I don't know, maybe a little bit smaller spoiler, make it a little bit more fair. But
I think
mean,
that would be fair.
Certain tracks, it depends. Like open motor can actually outrun some crates. Like in Price, I think it's pretty even. Vernal, it's hit and miss. Rock Springs, I think you pretty much need a crate for up there.
Yeah, it can get pretty slick and be a handful up there.
yeah. I think it's just the big momentum tracks. You kind of need the crate motor to kind of pack you around.
Yeah, for sure. I agree on that one. Now, over the past few years, you know, we kind of seen car count going down between the local tracks, Sweetwater, Diamond Mountain, Miller County, Price. You know, we've seen car counts kind of going down. It seems like they're going back up. What do you think about all that?
I love it when we have 40 cars to race against, like when we had up there in Rock Springs. Makes it really, really fun to actually have to race through the heat races instead of just going out there and kind of hot lapping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like it's getting better. The tracks around here are kind of working together more, seems like, and people are traveling more, which I like to see.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see new drivers at our home tracks, and we'll try to return the favor and go to their home tracks.
Well, that's always good when the tracks can work together. You know, it sucks when you got such a limited amount of cars per track, you know, and everyone decides to run the same weekend. It really just hurts everybody. So it's good to see that everyone's starting to work together. It's really awesome.
Yeah, it seems like all the tracks are working pretty good together lately. I mean, we need to, since we only have in our area technically like 4 tracks that we can actually run with like weekly races. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, as soon as I get my car done, I'll definitely make a trip down to Diamond Mountain for sure. But
yeah, we try to split it up. Try to go to Delta. Try to go to Price, Rock Springs, just whenever we can.
It's always good as a driver to get out and experience those different tracks each time. You know, you don't just have the same thing each week.
Yeah, you learn a lot more, a lot quicker that way.
For sure.
So.
Let's see. Now, is there anybody? We'll go ahead and say, is there anybody you'd like to thank thank and for you coming back and sponsors and anybody. Now's your chance to shout out anybody you can think of or thank the sponsors or anything like that.
Oh, there's tons of people that help out. First of all, I'll probably thank my wife for putting up with this racing stuff. You know, she doesn't get to see me as much during race season, so. And then my parents, they've always been supportive, really help out a lot. My brother, he's taught me a lot through the years. You know, our sponsors, Jetless Systems, BSB, they help us out a ton. Hooked Up Performance Right race cars. There's just so many people that keep these cars running.
Okay, cool. There's one more thing I wanted to go over. Oh, I should have wrote it down. When is your next race? Your next race? Where is your next race at?
It'll be this weekend in Vernal.
Okay.
Just a regular weekly show.
Okay. And then, are you planning to run, like you said you were talking about, maybe running the Sweet Diamond Series? Are you going to see if you can't hit up that July race in Sweetwater?
Yeah, I'm trying to plan on it to run up there. Chase might hit that and then run up to North Dakota and then come back and hit Vernal the next weekend after that.
Oh, wow.
But I don't think I'll be able to do that. But I'll probably run up there run that show, and then just come back home and then prepare for Vernal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank you for coming on, and it's great to see you driving again. It's great to see you racing again. Like I told Chase, you and your brother always put on a good show. Every time you guys passed me when I was racing, it was a good show.
Yeah, it's fun racing against him. We've always raced against each other growing up, like out in the pasture, and with the four-wheelers, always wrecking each other that way. Now we can actually do it, but just more expensive.
A little bit of sibling rivalry, but now it costs a lot more money.
Yes, it does.
All righty, buddy. Well, I thank you for coming on and giving us a moment of your time here, and that hopefully we can see you a lot more in the car to come.
Yeah, it's been fun so far, and I appreciate you calling and talking to me about stuff.
Cool. Well, thank you.